think I was supposed to do that because I went into this area, and I think for sure, I think it said you should be at level 30 before proceeding, and I'm like level 3, and so I'm like, So I'm thinking I need to go back into the main. It's like quest lines. I think I need to go back into the main one and kind of redo and relook at some of the quests I'm supposed to finish. I don't know. Like I said, I'm there are some people who jump into these games and they're like, "Oh, this is amazing! I can do this," and they're just super talented at it, and I'm like, not me. Although I don't do a bad job playing League of Legends. My KDA is not where I wish it was. I wish I had like a 21 12 or something, but my KDA is usually a little funky. I have a lot of assists because while Teemo can do a lot of damage, massive amount of magic damage, he's also really squishy, and I unfortunately get ganked a lot, and people are like, "Oh, let's kill Teemo. He's easy to kill." So I don't have a lot of armor on Teemo. He's all magic damage. Well, I tell you though, when he's fully buffed up and he's higher level at the end game, and he's got all his magical gear, man, he can just burn people down. Just burn them down so fast. And I'm just playing against a lot of other people, but as far as magic damage, like burns people down faster than anybody else that I'm any other character. But again, I don't think driving and lurking. Hey, MK. So MK, we were talking a little bit about next week on the 20th and doing the big fundraiser event. It's going to be going later next week. So again, I put that up in the schedule already in the calendars. We're starting at 5 next week and go until 8. Hopefully we can catch a bunch of people on that to help raise funds for local charity. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So hopefully people can show up and help out local charity. This nylon I'm making right now, this stuff I'm doing right now, is I'm using an old soldering iron. I do not suggest doing this with your actual live what you use everyday soldering iron, because you'll ruin it. Yeah, you do not want to do that. If you've never seen me build stuff before, I use a lot of mechanical fasteners, not low on the list as far as putting things together. Low on the list. Probably on the bottom of the list is hot glue. Yeah, don't use hot glue for stuff. There's a time and a place for hot glue. They are few and far between, but it is a tool that you do need to have. I don't think as a cosplay builder or a creative, I don't think you really should try to go without having a hot glue gun. Hot glue guns do have their place, but they are not high on the list for permanence. For permanence, that goes along with some other glues too. I mean, there's just some glues you can't use. I mean, like there are certain times when you use white glue, PVA glue, stuff like that, that you, for certain things, it's okay. For emergency tax holds and stuff, it's always Cosbon. It's always good to have a little bit of that around. I've been, if you didn't know, I'm a teacher also at a local private school. I'm the STEM teacher, and we've been involved in doing a costume, whole building costumes for several weeks now. They have teams that they're working with. And the reason I bring this up is because initially a lot of the assembly of the costumes were all done with Cosbon. And so the only drawback on Cosbon, well, there's several drawbacks because I don't think it's a great permanent type of adhesive. It's like one of the best adhesives that you can have if you are like at a con and you need to fix something. It's like, we need to fix it now. It needs to hold together today. That's when you throw Cosbon at it. For fabrics, it works pretty darn good. And so the school, the kids are putting their costumes together using Cosbon, and they're doing an amazing job.